Okay. Oh no, I just realized this is not coming through the desktop anymore. Let me change this here so that I can hear it as well. Um, why did I change that? Oh yeah, I was gonna record. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it in a second. Output desktop audio, right? Perfect. Make sure it's coming through my headphones. There we go. Okay. Well, first of all, I hope everybody's. Oh, I forgot that this doesn't change back. I thought that would because I have two different scenes for my Kingdom Hearts play, and I thought it would save it on each, but it's the same on each, so I have to change it. Anyway, just to get things started, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a good week. Um, I've been I've been a bit off the radar, sort of off the. I've been sleeping mostly. To be honest, I've been going to bed at like I've been going to bed at like around this time because I've been so tired. Like I started my job on Tuesday, um, and it's been good. It's a good job. I like working for this company. Um, I like this company does a good job of caring for their employees and stuff. Um, for the position I'm doing now is like kind of a lot. It's just simply kind of a lot. There's a lot more talking to other people involved than I'm really comfortable with. So it's just kind of like, exhausting for me. Um, but it's a good job though. It's a good job and it's well paying, and I'm so glad to just not have to worry about job searching for a little bit and to have income again. It's very nice. So it's been going well. It's been going well. It's one of those jobs though where so like my boss actually is with the company on the other side of the states. So he's just been training me over like over voice chat and stuff. And his way of training is very is very much just like throwing you to the wolves kind of a little bit, which works for some people, doesn't work for me very well. So I'm a little bit stressed out, but what can you do? You we just do our best, it's just it's just a lot. It's just been a long week. It feels like it's gone by really quick though. Like it's been a lot and it's been exhausting, but it feels like it's gone by really quick. Tomorrow's already Friday. Can't believe it. I'm glad though. I'm glad. Uh, it's gonna be a good weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much it for as far as updates. Hopefully, I'm gonna be starting streaming regularly again. I don't know if I want to do it every day again, like I was doing when I was sort of off. Um, I guess it just depends on how I'm gonna feel after each day of work. This is why I don't set a concrete schedule because I feel like it's really just up to how I'm feeling on the given day, and I don't like to because I'm so uh, all over the place. I guess I don't. It's a lot easier just to not have a set schedule than it is to try to be like, okay, sorry guys, I'm not streaming this. I'm not streaming actually, which there's nothing wrong with that. I know people who do that and have to change their schedule around all the time, um, which is totally fine. Like you got to do what you got to do. But for me personally, that stresses me out having to like feel like I need to answer to other people and be like, hey, sorry, I can't do this. Like that stresses me out. So it's easier to just not have a schedule. No. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing good. Hope everybody's having a good week. Um, we're gonna get started with some more Deathmark. Okay, I'm on the screen for a reason because I have been I've seen this lady. Obviously now we know that that's Hanayome. It's just one of the many ghosts that we have to deal with. But like first seeing that, and then I think towards the beginning of the game, there's this scene where I think Mary is explaining the ghosts and the mark, and there's a scene where you see like a lady in a black dress that's similar looking, and she's like walking across the street. And I mean, it's just a still image, but she also has a veil or something. And so this whole time, I've been under the assumption that this is like the big bad, like the main ghost. There's this creepy, like very insidious type of if for those of you who've seen the Insidious movies, like that sort of um, creepy lady in a veil, sort of, and I've just assumed like that was just the main ghost, and that was gonna be controlling all the other ghosts. Because like I think we see her sometimes in the main menu as well, and like system update. Oh wait, we're updating. Wait, is it? Oh, is it ready? Is it ready already? Oh, okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, good. I was worried that was going to take a while, and then it was going to show some weird info that I don't want to show, but no, we're fine. Totally fine. So yeah, like I said, I think in the main menu it shows her as well once, and um, I feel like there are other scenes where we saw her, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm second guessing what I've been seeing this whole time, because I thought they've been hinting at this being the main bad. See, look, that I think that's just Hanayome. Like she looks darker in the background, but I think that's literally just Hanayome, and not like some main ghost, you know. So I don't know. I've just been under false pretenses this whole time. Um, how is the volume? I hope the volume's okay. I know I kind of have to change it in between, because Kingdom Hearts is a little bit loud and this game is a little bit not. But hopefully the volume sounds okay. Oh man. So I just think that's funny that I had this assumption that's clearly been proven false. So I just wonder what's gonna happen, how it's all gonna be connected, you know. I hope it is, and it does end up connecting. I know we're on chapter 4 now. And I believe there's 6 chapters, and the 6th one is kind of like a DLC sort of, but I think it's just included in this version of the game. The other thing I did do, I did go back. I went all the way back, and I replayed all the chapters, got the good ending for all of them, made it back here to the end of chapter 3. This was actually before. This was even before I started my new job. Um, and you'll notice that this was our save before the 8 hours, and this only took me 2.5 hours when I was skipping through all the dialogue. And I mean, obviously, I knew what to do and stuff already, so I didn't have to explore anything. But from 8 hours just to 2.5 hours. But yeah, that's the one we're going to be loading up. We're going to be trying our best. Obviously, I'm probably gonna if we don't get the good ending, I'm gonna restart, and I'll probably save at the beginning of this next chapter, and then just continue saving in a different save file, just so we have a clean save to go back to if we need to. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. But alas. So I'm trying to remember. I mean, nothing really drastic changed. Part of me, like, at first was hoping that, like, depending on who survived, like, different people would stay with you, you know? But like in the first one, actually they're really mean because they still, like, do this whole thing where the person that you choose, like in my case Moe, she's the one that fought with me, she still goes back into the school looking for her like card or her wallet or something, and like you're still standing out there like, where is she? She's taking too long. But instead when we go back in to find her, we actually do find her instead of just a pile of blood or something. And then actually I think that's it. I think there's just a scene, like, I mean, she comes back with us obviously when we talk to Mary, but nothing else really happens. They're just, the next day they're just gone, and the detective stays with us. And then obviously I think we saw him survive. I think I did that on stream, didn't I? Where we got him to survive with us, and he just kind of he gives us a little more info or insight into the B case, and then he's like, oh, I can't stay with you, I can't risk my life anymore, and then he leaves. And then obviously I think the third one we did on stream, I think, as well. So yeah, nothing really changed too much, to be honest, in an almost disappointing way. The third one was a really interesting. That one was really different from anything we've seen before. I mean, I guess just from the previous two chapters. All right, on to chapter 4. This might be a shorter stream. I don't know. It depends on how. I've been trying to do one chapter each stream. I don't know if we'll get there with this. Simply because I am still tired, and I do have to go to bed at a reasonable time. Give me 1 second. Okay. It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? Has he been staying in this room this whole time? The bloodstained room? Is this always where we wake up? I could have sworn the bloodstain was gone. But maybe not. We've just been sleeping in this blood-stained room. That's really creepy. Sigh. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. Oh, maybe we're just investigating in this room. I looked around Sayakujo's bedroom. Oh, okay. To try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. Yep, thanks for reminding us. It was horrifying. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. How do you do, Lord Yashigi? Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. Though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that it would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of this mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be inside Kujo's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey Mary, were you made by Saya Kujo? No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar. So you're like a Kujo guardian deity? That is an exaggeration. Though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Did I read that right? Because they look blue to me. In this picture they look blue. Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. I hope you can find some clues as to the spirit that gave you your mark. Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. Well, hello. Oh my god, she's fucking cute. She's really cute. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blinked dumbfoundedly at her appearance. Oh god, hold on, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Nice to meet you. Good morning. It's the middle of the night. Oh, right, sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madam Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Madam Yasuoka, yep. Yes. Oh no. So I don't know what's going on with my cough here. Madam Yasuoka. Yep, no clue who that is. Sorry, but Sai Kujo isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Did you hear about the scar? I can help. Oh god. Let me fix that problem right now. Oh yeah, it's gonna black out while I switch my controllers out here. There we go. I like my TV. It's a smart TV, but like because it's a smart TV, when it tries to detect something through the Elgato or through the capture card, it it like thinks it's some sort of like a smart device that it can tries to detect what it is. So I have to like press back to stop it, otherwise it takes forever. So every time I take out my Switch and put it back on, if it's connected to the capture card, it does that thing. Okay. Are you hear about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madam Yasuoka said. Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Sayakujo knew about the mark. Sorry about that, I keep needing to blow my nose a little bit. Oh, God. Please. Okay. I didn't know anyone besides Sayakujo knew about the mark, but this girl, she knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified, but being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go. I think I know what line of work she's in. She's a comedian! I kind of really wanna pick that one. She's an idol, though. Are you an idol or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. Oh man, this definitely might be a short stream. Oh, she's a member of Love and Hero. Oh, so that's your stage costume? Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulders. Or her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing. And it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. What? Who's there? Eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Saikujo's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow the string of unusual events. Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably. When we filmed at the mystery spots. I don't think I had this scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it? A summer ghost story special. During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, sorry. Whew. Well, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka is on her way too. She'll just be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over. What should I ask next? Where'd you go? We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City, where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in H City. Sure enough, H City was one of the places. What should I ask next? When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it? Oh, just a sec. Ai digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open. I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. K Miyamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just a coincidence, or... Why are there so many manhole covers? Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to K Miyamachi North Road, Lord Yashiki. There may be a spirit trace there. That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from H Shrine, too. And of course I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might. Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. Okay. Did she give us anything? Nope. It seems Lady I got her mark on Kamiya Machi North Road. I do not know what spirit cursed her, but there may be traces of it there. Would you try investigating? By the way, Mary, do you know anyone named Yasuoka? She was supposedly in contact with Sayakucho. No, I do not know that name. I do not have full knowledge of Lady Saya's circle of friends. But if it had to do with the mark, shouldn't she have brought it up with you? I am sure that Lady Saya had a good reason not to mention it. It is impossible to know now. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's, let me save here. It shouldn't matter if we save over this. This is just the beginning. Unless that first choice matters at all, but there's no way. Okay, let's go to this road. The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. You look a little suspicious wandering around, but here and there... Sorry. I'm having a little trouble speaking. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman. Wearing white, carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakucho. Oh yeah, I better email her. I've got to let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushed some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one. Old and young alike. Technology evolved so fast, it's amazing. Sorry that took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating, Mr. Yashiki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. An old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while as it's mostly empty. I mean, okay, I guess it's just the obvious things. The darn manhole covers. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true, it's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. It looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open up a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from another of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashiki, you take that side. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. So you're going to wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. I go down first, and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go further down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance, maybe for a secret society's hideout. Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. The concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated for a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. What is that? What is that? I mean, not the ladder, but the glowing light in the background. If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. No, we don't want to climb it. We'll save it in a new place. Oh, it's just this light? That was so weird. It looked really weird through the... At first, when I was looking at it, I thought it was like a person standing behind the ladder. It's emitting a strange red light. There's a large iron box. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. Got hammer, hatchet, and red notebook. Wow, it's full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is... What's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. What does it say, though? I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. Well, what does it say, though? Okay. The clean pages have entries written in thin letters. Weird. That has to look like blood stains. Oh, they're both covered in blood. Okay, so it looks like that's all that's over here. Eek! I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashiki, what is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Is that human hair? What's it doing here? Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate that so much. That's disgusting. It's a cool effect, though, with the light, that it only shows up when you shine light on it. Oh, no. That's not a good sign at all. Oh, even on the floor? Oh, no. Okay, let's go forward. Oh, I really don't like that. Okay, it's gone from here. The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fading, it's got to be old. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up on I and reach for the doorknob. It's locked, of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... Oh, I never get to finish what I'm saying. Ah! An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? What the fuck? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layouts like yourselves, understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. He disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in a white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door, anyway? From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. Oh, fuck. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Mr. Yashiki? You're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale, too. I'm fine. It's nothing. The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Miss I finally found you. I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away. This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Tawako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. I read about you in your mark in Miss Ai's email. Oh, excuse me. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that and asked what I knew of it. Oh? That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse. Though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I wish it would show us their marks. I guess that would be a lot to draw like a single scene of them showing their mark off, but I do wish they had included those as well. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachment to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Mr. Yashiki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. Haha, it's natural to be doubtful. It's best to not tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea who that soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know. So what's your plan now? We're going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll. One that talks even. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. I guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. I guess so. There's probably nothing else to look at, is there? Can I use the hammer on the vending machine? Can I hammer the vending machine? Okay, I guess not. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads. You've known them a long time then. It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years? That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks, very few have lived full lives. Gossips say their family is cursed. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. I'm just gonna say it. If Mary turns out to be evil or something, if she turns out to be bad, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be really upset about it because I really like Mary. It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? Ah, Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something... Mr. Yashiki? Does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? No, I don't think so. Oh. And that black rabbit is odd. That rabbit's back again? What is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was too far, it's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yashiki? Kind of. I told them about the black rabbit I've seen on my investigations. Mary said that it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? All at once my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Mr. Yashiki. Oh, over there in the corner. I turn in the direction I is pointing. What's going on? Ai's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent. No. Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. No. Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response. No! Mary is dead. Though I don't know if you say that for a doll. After that, I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains, as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko. And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at Age Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose? Mr. Yashiki, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key. It's the master key to the mansion. But what's it doing here? Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. Phew, a lot of reading. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside. There are two places of interest. Which one should I check first? Oh fuck, what? Is this gonna matter? Is this gonna matter after the last thing? I don't know what does or doesn't matter anymore. Let's examine the tools. I accidentally hit the button again. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay. On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools. Oops. That look like spatulas all in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing, MK is engraved on it. Saya Kujo would be SK, so Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK. Yasuoka tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. That's about all we'll learn from this desk. I'll check the other spot next. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is a photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. So if the tools on the desk are used to make dolls, then was Mary created here in the mansion? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus this one is a different color from the one us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. After examining the desk and the frame, we search the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on K. Miyamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I had imagined the smell. But perhaps that's when I received. Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Ooh, chapter 4. Miss Sue. As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. The children called me Miss Zoo. Zoo, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. Because of that foolish principal and the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I needed to do that. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy I will be reborn as Miss Zoo, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura has said. Oh, great Asura. Asura, 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 Asura. Asura, 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 Asura. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions in this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So this Miss Zoo who wrote this, could she be the one from the rumors? If she worked in the lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? Would it be T Elementary? Because H Elementary... Oh. Okay, she did mean H Elementary. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. The great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Sue. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She seemed fairly confident that she would be reborn, and the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Sue. So is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? That's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there then, for whatever reason. It looks like we know where we must go next. Time to go to H Elementary. New info is added to the spirit file. Tragedy at Kujo Mansion, other. Makoni Yasuoka. Okay, well, let's stick with I. Ah. So H Elementary, wait, is the one where Hanahiko was, right? I guess, okay, But that definitely was H Elementary, I think, that we explored when we were investigating Hanahiko, but I guess Hanahiko also showed up at other schools. Mary isn't here anymore. Oh no, that's really sad. Okay, H Elementary we go. I hope we can fix her. Just, I singing. Ever since we left, I has been humming and waving her hands in the passenger seat. She seems like she has no idea about what things we're going to see, and that worries me. Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you from driving? Not really. Are you trying to learn some choreography? Yeah. It's so hard. Mind if I vent a little, Mr. Kazuo? She turned towards me, hopefully. Am I getting some kind of insider scoop? He was like, we're doing a new song and changed the set list a week out. Oh, a set list is the list of songs we perform at a show. So now we have to rush to learn the moves for this whole new song. I'm at the point where I'm dancing even while eating. Isn't that horrible? Oh, yeah, it is. About half of that flew over my head, but it's obvious that she's busy. But I know why P's in such a rush. Idol groups need a lot of exposure during their debut to really make it big. That's why P's so desperate to promote us everywhere. But Hai lowers her voice. For this to happen at such an important time? Next week is when we debut the new song. We'll make it in time, won't we? What do you mean? I mean, will everything get better by then? All this Mark and Spirit stuff? Well, no one knows. After all, there's no way to know if we'll live all through tomorrow. No one knows what will happen. But don't ever lose hope. The shining fist of justice will destroy the evil lurking in the dark. Right? Are those lyrics? It's from our debut song. That's our most popular one. It's okay, I'll do my best. If I lose here, then it would mean Love and Hero only singing lies. She gives an energetic bow to her invisible fans. The horns from her costume strike my forehead dead on. Ow. I'm so sorry. I and I arrive at H Elementary. Whoa, this place looks more haunted than I expected. We should have filmed here. So what do we do? I explained about the last time I was here. Only a quick rundown, but it should be enough for her to understand. There isn't much time left to investigate on the first... Or there isn't much left to investigate on the first floor. We need to check out the second floor. Oh. Oh shit, that's right. When we were here, there were snakes. There were snakes on the second floor. Wait, hold on. I completely forgot about that when she was mentioning her snakes. Like, duh, there were snakes on the second floor. That's why we couldn't proceed. And that was never explained. I didn't even realize that they never explained that. I just kind of chalked it up to video game logic of like, oh, you don't need to be up on this floor, so don't bother with this floor. And then I just kind of forgot about the floor. Oh shit. Okay, time to go up then. Alright, let's get going. The map is so weird because we're outside right now, right? So when we go in, the rooms next to us look like they're outside, but those are actually the classrooms. At first I was like, wait a second. But no, it's just the way the map is laid out. Wow. Okay, so I don't think it matters where we go, right? I think it's all the same. Oh man. The atmosphere is really spooky. I don't think anything here matters. Oops, didn't mean to do that twice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing here matters, so let's go up. Is there any spookies? Sometimes there's spookies. We climb up the stairs to the second floor. I feel something soft switch under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine my light down. The hallway is covered with poisonous snakes. Snakes? Don't shout. I slap my hand over I's mouth. We can't move forward. The only thing worse would be making a noise and calling something here. It'll be fine if we leave quietly. I cautiously take a step backwards. Some of the snakes react to my bag. What the? The snakes flit their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. Oh. Because of her perfume, they vanish without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been here to begin with. Huh? Well, why? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. The red notebook is inside. Maybe the smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh yeah? Well, let's both do our best. Aw. She's being brave. Okay. The second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. Long desks and what look like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be... Is this a science lab? This is still... I grimaces. It really stinks in here. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions that's gone rotten. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. There's a talisman in the dusty sink. Oh, yay. I feel warmth flow through me. We got soul power. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the staff room. This is probably where the fire started. Oh, let's see. Did she start the fire? Open the door and lift the science lab. Okay, well this is familiar. Open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. It's a sturdy wooden cabinet. Looks antique. The edges of cupboards are rounded off. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. God, office trash. Are you seriously planning on taking that with you? I mean, not that I care. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Got fragment 1. Well, what is it? What does it say? A portion of a memo. Certain sound wave are must put to sleep. Also, regress site. It is too aware of testing. Okay. Wait, also, her power is high. Her power is real high. 12 power. Stronger than me. That sounds about right. It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Jesus, what the fuck? Ah! I hear eye gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. New info was added to the spirit file. Science lab storage room. Other than the jars with human body parts, the cabinet has several containers of chemicals. Hands, ears, eyeballs, body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid. I notice a large tag on the side of a container. Great Ostra, down. Letters are messy but legible. Great Ostra? Down must mean below where we currently are, so that would be the first floor? Recalling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decided to take the tag, just in case. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. Is something there? Well, yeah. I stopped myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make I do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. Oh. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped up in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Got clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I picked it up and realized that it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. Got a bundle of clothes. A white lab coat. Well, we are in a science lab. No big surprise to find one here. That rumor about a ghost in light. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at K Miyamachi. All the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? I mean, there's probably nothing that we need to use our tools on, right? I mean, they wouldn't. Okay, thank God. Okay, thank God. I was hoping we wouldn't have to smash those things. Let's just leave the rest of that for now. What's this creepy thing? It's an elaborate anatomical model. Taking a closer look, I'll notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and couldn't handle the strain. Oh, gross. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. That means something is hiding either in the mouth or the torso. I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. Don't these usually come apart easily? I hesitantly slide my hand in the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Gah! Oh no! It's a snake head. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice. Watch out! I stumble backwards. The snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems they live inside it. I bet something is hidden in there. But to get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm a doofus. Oh, what? A broadcast? Do you have any pralines? Brailins? Oh, no, it is brains. That's an I. That's an I. Brains. A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the test immediately. Table on the table. Static crackles before being cut off. Is she watching us from somewhere? She does something like table. Let me check this real quick. There are materials used in science class. It's a number of books. There are materials and encyclopedias about animals. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. Seems there's simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Found a worn-out talisman. Yay. Soul power. Okay, cool. That was worth it. Oh, okay. I guess we'll take her test. On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? Fuck, I should have... Hold on. I'm gonna save first. Speaking of the questions, I take a sidelong glance at the problem sheet. I see what look like chemistry symbols. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written at the top in messy letters. Remember the experiments. That's right, I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Were those chemicals used in some sort of experiments? Fuck. CH3, CH2OH. Chlorine. ID5. Okay, let's try it. Begin the test. Okay. Live or die. Make your choice. Number one, compound A is widely used as fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is CH3CH2OH. Oh, this one was easy because we got some hints and we already had the answers in our hands. Number two compound, N, is an exemplary acid. Oh. And contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Is that right? No, that's not right. It's combustible, maybe? I don't remember. Does it need a light-proof container? Number three, stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. ID5, Indole? Okay. Jesus. I'm glad. I'm glad that we looked at those things. I didn't know the second one, but that's okay. I don't have any science nerds with me today. Stop that. At the end of the answer sheet, the next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. It sounds like there are other tests. Are we being tested? Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice it when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than the notebook. Like a zoo in the dead of summer. I showed it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Got an answer sheet. I narrows her eyes at me. Mr. Yashiki, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here. Huh? I was right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I looked down to double check my bag. I spot something that looks like a box down the floor behind the desk. Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Did you find something? Stay back. The low, sharp tone that comes out of my mouth startles even me. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. That hat's familiar, so are the clothes. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Are you alright? There's a corpse. That's where the spell was coming from. A corpse? Then let's get the heck out of here, yeah? I drag myself up woodenly like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. Huh? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Right. Okay, understood. Aya is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this, after all. There's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Okay. So I'll be honest, all the talking is getting to me a little bit. So I know it's a very short stream. I was gonna go 2 hours, but we'll just go an hour and a half. Call it a quick night, you know. Just for the sake of my own sanity and the fact that I'm fucking exhausted still, and also that the talking really wears me out as well. Let me put on the ending soon here. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If anybody who catches this in the archive, really appreciate it. I'm definitely still enjoying this game a lot. We're slowing down a little bit just for the fact of I'm uh, very tired. But I'll keep steadily working through. Hopefully this weekend we'll do some streams. You know, play some more Kingdom Hearts, play some more of this. I had wanted to finish this sooner, but this week has just been I've just been a mess, honestly. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you, and hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see you guys next time. Good night.